Meet an all-American kid, quarterback of his middle school football team, president of the student council, and one of the strongest students in his class. A 12-year-old with a face arcing back to those warriors of the Lakota Sioux past, like Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse, James Lone Elk. A boy who has their face and is trying to find their strength. His name is Robert Looks Twice. His long hair an Indian symbol of honor. And at the tribal dance, he has mastered the fierce precision to every beat of the drum, the hunter echoing the movements of his prey. On a freezing afternoon, I meet him in an isolated corner of the reservation, and he takes me inside the trailer where he lives with his grandmother, his uncle, and 8 cousins.
Hi, Diane.
How are you?
Hi, Diane.
Hi, it's very nice to meet you.
That's my cousin DJ. Here's my cousin Gage.
Uh-huh.
Kiana, Traden, the little ones, Adam.
It's so cold, they often have to turn on the propane stove for warmth.
This is our kitchen. Our floor, we got it like this and it's messed up because as you can see, it's getting ready to cave in. And our roof, you can see it's very bad. Right there, it keeps leaking, so I put that trash bag there. It's messy, but I just got up in a rush.
We have no lights. We still have to get some lights.
We still have to fix the ceiling, but that'll cost a lot of money that we can't fix it.
As many as 5 kids live in this room.
Rainwater comes in here.
Clothes in the closet, often wet from the leaks.
From student council.
But somehow Robert always sees a distant horizon. His name comes from his great-great-great-great-grandfather, who looked twice, looked for the right path. And Robert tells me how he tries to find a quiet corner in this room so he can study. He plans to be the first in his family to go to college, and after that...
What is your goal for yourself?
I want to be the first Native American president, and that don't happen.
I'm not laughing because it's impossible. I'm just laughing because it's great.
Thank you.
To understand how extraordinary Robert and his aspiration are, you have to look around the world he sees. On the dry, windswept hills and plains, 2.2 million acres, there is not a single mall, nor a movie theater, a big business, a bank, a big house. All around him, old public housing, broken by the decades. 70% of his high school friends will drop out of school. 70 to 80% of the adults are unemployed. And the people who once mastered the mountains, the wildness, and the blizzards are now being crushed by something else. There's an estimate that 80% of the adults on the reservation are alcoholic, and there's a kind of contagious epidemic of suicide. Back at the trailer, Robert's grandmother, Blossom, who has taken in the casualties of parental addiction and neglect.
I raised not only my grandkids, but I raised some of my cousins' kids.
Things happen around this life. This is what happened to my hand.
Cousin DJ says the scars on his hands happen when his mom was high.
A burn. She did cocaine and she spilled hot boiling water all over me.
And what about Robert? He came here because his mother struggles with alcohol too.
What's the first thing you notice if she's been drinking?
The way her eyes are, and the way she's walking. Cause like when she drinks, she gets out of control and she says things. I lay in my bed, worried about her crying.
We wanted to know more about the mother of this extraordinary boy. We met up with her 2 hours away in Rapid City, where she works at a bar and does gardening. She had been drinking.
I will do anything for my son.
She's also been drinking when she comes for a surprise visit with Robert, and we're there. And as the day goes on, her son buckles with sadness.
I don't like my mom being drunk. She always says stuff to me. I don't like it. She calls me a bunch of names. She says I'm not her son no more and all that stuff. She said she don't want to be by me no more. That's what I said.
On an ancient hillside near the graveyard of his family, a boy who is broken, but as the sun rises, undefeated. At the dances, Robert wears the highest honor given by the tribal elders, eagle feathers, because they reach toward the sky. At the competition, he wins prize money, which he shares with the grandmother who gave him a home.
Like, I'm just happy to be with a family that loves me right now.
And when he gets to the White House, he promises he'll make sure his grandmother Blossom has one of her favorite foods, dough cooked in oil. They call it Indian fry bread.
And Grandma said she wants a whole floor to herself, smelling like fry bread. It was just funny. And she wants a teepee in the main part.
A child of warriors in a tiny room, fighting with what he has, knowing other kids wake up to so much more.
You ever get a little jealous of how easy they have life?
No, because my uncle told me there's gonna be a muddy road and an easy road. The rich kid takes the easy road and the poor kid takes the muddy, rough road. And they're building up strength that whole time. Like, you're becoming a warrior.
But you are a warrior now.